Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody had a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the charts. All right. So, first thing I want to point out is you see this green arrow right here? We have an identical setup to what happened over there. And I want to just take a look at what happened over there. The next day, you did end up falling $4 from that day's close. Now, with that said, you also did gap up about 75 cents. So I'm just going to point out we are right at resistance. You've had a wicked rally. I also want to point out that you've gapped up every single day for 5 days in a row. 6 days in a row, we gapped up today. Now that I'm looking at that right now. All right, look at this. Your close, your close, you're open, All right, slightly above that close, and then your open's definitely above that close. Open above the close, open above the close, open above. All right, so like we have 6 gap ups, and like it doesn't matter what size those gap ups are. All right, bulls have been in control for a while. I just want to say right now, I'm going to reiterate my point that I think this this pullback, you should be bullish on it. I think we're probably going to have a full scale move to the upside. I've not changed my tone on that for quite some time on this decline right here. I was looking. I didn't even think you're gonna break this low. I was expecting you to break out of this, and I thought it was gonna, I thought it was gonna be a pretty sweet move to the upside. All right, but regardless, you finished that move down, and what that did is you like completed something like this, and after you, nope. All right, forgive me. I am tired. I have been up since 4 a.m. and I worked at from 8:30 to about 5. Then I hit the gym. Then I got some pancheros. If you live in CT, maybe you know what pancheros is. I think they have them in New York too. I was at Chipotle. They're like across the street, competitors. Crazy. I guess that's what Chipotle does. Speaking of Chipotle, let's look at Chipotle. All right. PMG. Look at this bad boy. All right, this thing is going nuts. Chipotle has been a stock that you can buy every single dip, and you can bet your ass it's gonna keep going up. All right, it's pretty clean cut as well. Like I'm serious, Chipotle is a really nice. If you got money, all right, these contracts are gonna be expensive if you want to play in the money or slightly out the money. I definitely would play slightly out the money because they are they're gonna be probably 1,000 in the money. I gotta guess, maybe 2,000. Probably not. Maybe. All right, with like a month out. But yeah, look at this. Like Chipotle is crazy looking right now. I'm gonna add this to my watch list. All right, guys. I am gonna just real quick. I don't know why I didn't just type in CMG. Like I said, it's been a long day. I'm tired, and I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow as well. All right, guys. I'm gonna do my 4-mile walks. Excuse me. See, I'm sorry if my voice is raspy, voice cracks. It's been a long day. But yeah, I'm gonna stick to doing 4-mile walks every single morning with my pups. They need their exercise. And now that it gets dark out early, even if I get out at like 5, I can I can't go walk them at 5. That's right around the time when it starts getting dark. All right, back to SPY. Let's go over this real quick. All right, so pretend we're just gonna do this second time actually. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now that happened, I was gonna say it's either gonna do that or you're gonna like double bottom down here, or you're gonna make like a higher low here, and then we're gonna break up. But you got this. All scenarios were bullish. Why were they bullish? All right, let's just do this for now. All right. We'll take it off right after. But yeah, you came down right to the 0.618 Fibonacci. That started the golden pocket. That's where, if it's going to be a correction, that's where it's going to stop. All right. And that's where I'm going to say this is probably going to step in. All right. Not perfect, but yeah, look at that. All right. So regardless, whether you wanted to be, bearish or bullish here, it didn't matter because you were still looking for like a corrective sequence here. I think it's going to stop right here in this golden pocket. All right. Now, the reason I say that is because we want some structure to go off of on the weekly time frame. Take a look at it right now. All right. Let's just get rid of all these arrows. You guys could just see all the candlesticks right now. There we go. Right now, you just have one big fat candlestick there. What you want to see, the higher low form. You're a bull. And even if, you know, like right here, we don't know if it's going to come down and break this low. If it does, maybe, guys, we're going lower. Maybe we're going to do something like this. I'm not speaking as a bear or bull. I'm just pointing out some, you know, longer term scenarios here. We're either going to do exactly that, all right, stall out at the golden pocket, and maybe we go back up like this. Going to be something like that. That's what I'm thinking. All right, something like this. Eventually, you're probably going to retrace this move right there, whether that be a 50% retracement, a 0.38% retracement, and then you know, or a you know, to back to the golden pocket. I don't know. But you're either gonna get that, or you're gonna come down. You're gonna break this low. We're gonna start doing something like this, and you know, maybe we're gonna re-enter a bear market. It's literally one or the other. But I think for this one, after this pullback, but I'm just gonna point out, I don't think the pullback started. Look at what's going on right now. Do you see a pullback? All right, let me just take this off real quick. Declutter the chart. But to be clear, from 440 like one-ish all the way up to 440 or 450. That's where I think this rally, this next one, so we're going to probably do, I think it's just going to do something like this. You're going to back test the, you know, this giant parallel channel that you just broke out from there to there. There you go. And then you're probably going to find yourself somewhere in this range. You're going to stall out. And whether you go further, I have no idea. But then I'd be, you know, rather bullish. But you'd also be expecting, just naturally, sellers to step in here. Unless, you know, from that point on, we're testing it for the second time. Maybe this was a giant bull flag, and then maybe we're going to go higher. You got that scenario, or you got this scenario. It's one or the other. Well, there's a third in here, right? There's a third, which is double bottom. And then maybe range. And then we have a fourth one, which would be double bottom or higher low. And then you, I don't know, maybe big range, or either way, you make it back up here. So those are all your scenarios, guys. Moving forward, you know, thought we'd just go over them now that we got some time at night. There we go. But yeah, I'm just pointing out, regardless, guys, we are going to get this pullback. I don't know if it happens here or a little further, but I think you have a very solid shot of it happening right here at resistance. This is your supply zone. All right, and guess what? We have not seen a pullback, and you have an identical setup to what happened on these two candlesticks right here. You had a shooting star, and then you had this hangman candlestick next to it. And guess what? We have very low volume right there. Over here, very low volume right here. Now let's just, you know, put our cursor right there. How comparable are these volumes? Very. They're the both lowest that you've had in a while. Up to here, you had high volume. Oh, up to here. I think we're about to start what you had over here, whether that just even be a percent and then you consolidate for a little bit. All right, maybe come down a little lower the next day and we could, you know, kill premiums up here for a little bit. I don't know, but I think you're probably about to see a drop. I think it's probably going to happen tomorrow or in the coming days. Maybe they trade you flat again. I think we might see something like that, or, all right, we're either going to see this week. Maybe I think you're probably going to break down at some point and back test this, or it would still technically be back testing it. All right. So let me just show you. You got a lot of confluence going on right here in this. Yeah, around 424, 423 to 424. You have a lot of confluence, which is the 50% retracement of what this monstrous 6 gap up move right here, which 5 gap ups. But like, guys, just look at the numbers on this. And I told you guys, IWM, risk on behavior. Now you're getting a risk off behavior. And if you just gave back 1.25%, all right? It's not, you know, a lot given that you just, you know, guys, we were saying IWM is in a broadening bottom. You technically broke out of it, but you're breaking back into it. You see this arrow, I think this is probably going to be the case, or you're going to break down a little bit, maybe some wicks. Maybe even fill this gap. I have no idea. But I think you're going to get a gap, you know, just a decent sized move down here. But I will also point out, look at this very low volume. So, you know, there's that. But also, SPY and QQ were up on really low volume. And QQQ, speaking of QQQ, is right here at its trend line. It's stalling out. It has extremely low volume. I think after this extremely strong move here, this was 6 something percent. No, it was 8% on QQQ. In the span of like, a week and a day. That's insane. But yeah, look at this. So this is why I also think you're probably about to get a rug pull. Maybe a rug pull. I don't know. You just gapped up a lot. Find another spot where you have this many gap ups right here. And then you started. Look at this. You had a minus $8, $9 day here at one point. I would like to see that. That would be cool. And then I would buy that. All right. What if we came down all the way over here, 357.53, and filled that gap? We have so many gaps on the chart now. Look at this. So the high is 363.68. All right. All right. So you got that going on. So, like, I'm just pointing out, guys, you have a lot of confluence here going on, but then you also have this. And that's why I was saying I'm not bearish, I'm not bullish. I'm overall bullish. Just keep in mind, I'm just definitely looking for that pullback. I think it's going to happen. But look at this. You're right at resistance here, but you did break out. What if you're just going to, do something mediocre here? Or what if we have a big down day, but it's a wick, and you come down here and hit this 200 daily moving average? And then from there, I think you'd probably continue up. I think you're going to see something like that. And like, guys, you could see some confluence going on here too. Right here at the top of the golden pocket. But overall, you're right here at resistance. That's what I want to point out. And if you extend that, just right there. All right. But yeah, you broke out here. Everything's honestly looking pretty good. I'm still looking for pullbacks across the board. You had an insane move up on, pretty much everything over here. Speaking of, pretty much everything, NVIDIA, guys. Giant, it is in like, a bull flag like manner. Regardless, don't even look at this. Even though you do have 3 solid touch points right there. I just want to point out, you're right here at trendline resistance. And it's on decreasing volume. Like, it's low volume, decreasing volume, whatever way. I think it's declining right there. But, yeah, we had the bullish diverge down there. We pointed this out. We said, then you had this hammer candlestick off of heavy volume. I told you guys, I'm tired. I'm trying to hold in yawns. But, yeah, right here, guys. Look at this heavy volume day right here with this hammer candlestick. We literally pointed out that day on the channel. I think we posted after hours that day, just like today. And guess what? You had a giant hammer candlestick going on right there at support. All right, this is your demand zone that you want to be paying attention to. And then, the rest was history. You had a $67 move. And from the close that day, you ended up having a $51 move. That's insane. But you're right here at trendline resistance. I do think you're probably going to reject. Meta, let's not talk about it. What is this chart? What is this? Not a good chart. I'll just point that out. Microsoft is going a little bananas, all right? We have a lot of things going on here. A lot of things are carrying this market up. But I do think things are bound to pull back. What the heck is this move? This thing gone up $33. But just keep this in mind. In a week and, a day here, I think. Now, in 2 weeks, 9%. That's pretty crazy. It's at all-time highs again. All right, we got a bunch of charts looking pretty crazy, though. So, like, after pullbacks, I do think things are going to go bananas. I do think that is going to be the case. Look at this. MU breaks out of its range. This is going to be pretty nuts, too. All right, let's just put that on the chart, just as a little reminder. TSM, inverse head and shoulders, which I'm just also going to point out on SPY. Now, this is the case. Hang on. I know, squiggly lines. Let's get rid of the squiggly lines. They're not, important to us now. Clean the chart. All right, so I just want to point out, if you do pull back, it's gonna just, if you do something like that, inverse head and shoulders. So you got to think of it like that, and this would be right here on the 200 daily moving average. That would be cool as well. So just probably look something. If it's gonna be super bullish, you're gonna see something like this. You're gonna see that, 5th wave up. But if it's just correction, we're going to see that, and then we should see this low. If I'm not mistaken, this is how I would be looking at a bearish scenario, would be this. And then we have room to the downside. 380 we'd be looking at. We'd be looking at 375. There's that. So that would be the bear case here. I'm sorry, I'm turning this into like a weekly update where we just discuss a lot of, we can discuss longer term stuff. I was thinking about live streaming tonight because I didn't want to, put the video in Premiere and then make a thumbnail in Photoshop. I was like, let's just not do that. But I did end up doing that. So because live streams don't confuse, guys. They really do not. But I will take the time right now to say, guys, I appreciate the crap out of you. I really do. I'm thankful to have you guys. Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm thankful for you guys. Thankful for my family, of course, and my dogs. My pups are like my kids. But yeah, I'm very thankful for you guys. I appreciate you. We were literally passing 1,000 subscribers right on Christmas Day last year. All right, so that's crazy. And now we're almost at 4K. And I think this year we're probably going to grow this to 10K. Maybe 8 to 10K. I think 10K. And then maybe, but here's the thing. Traction tends to pick up. All right, that is what at least I've seen. Because, when I was at 1,000, it was not, it wasn't picking. I'm just saying. All right, so maybe it'll be a magnet eventually. But yeah, do you guys see what I see? Even on a pullback, just a back test of that. That's where the 200 daily moving average is. And then there you go. Or, I still think regardless on this pullback, guys, just know we're very likely going to have a move back up. And it doesn't have to take that long to pull back. I think it's going to be aggressive. Look at this move to the upside. Next 1 to 2, or maybe we consolidate tomorrow and the days after that, 1 to 2 days. Maybe those you come down here, but I think you're probably going to retrace this move somewhat. And I think it's going to happen to a line right here. Right, see, Wednesday. It could happen in 2 days. We could see this happen. I think it's more likely we, have a down day tomorrow. Look what happened over here. At least something. But like, I think the move we just had, all right, guys, like first things first, you have that $26 move up. I think it's reasonable to have that somewhat of a retracement. This isn't even a 50% retracement. I'm expecting somewhere down here. That's where the logical, spot is for me. But also, this could happen on a wick. You could open at, 428 right here. This could happen all on, what day is this? Friday. All right, you open right here. Boom. And then you shoot back up. Something, I don't know, a giant reversal candlestick. And then boom, that starts the next leg up. Because right here, guys, you even had two legs up here. Here, you kind of did. Boom, boom, boom. It was a double top, but it was a slightly higher high over here. But that's what I'd be looking at. And then that's your bear case scenario. You want to look for this. Boom. All right. It doesn't have to be like that, but look. This, I would say, is see, that would just be 2 waves. I think it would be this. If it's going to be if it's going to be the bear case scenario, you want to see something like that. Because look at structure wise, this looks pretty nice, right? If you came down here, you bottomed here, so there would be a low put in right here, and then this would be a double top. This would just be your neckline. Look at that back test. Boom. Pictures in the future that may come true. Boom. All right. I think either that or you're gonna get what I just said, which is you're gonna get. Let me put it back on, and we're gonna close out the video after this one. We could check out QQ real quick after this, but, look at this. So this is where I think you're... Oh, wait, hang on. Wrong one. Wrong one, Henry. Wrong one. Totally tired. Right here. So I think you're going to stall out. And it's going to be here or over here. All right? Either bulls are going to squeeze everyone up here. You got to get past this 0.78. Like right now, guys, we got past our 0.78. And once we got to close above here, right here, we knew it was probable that, you're probably going to run into resistance. It was either going to happen right here at like 430-ish right here, or it's going to happen at 436, 437. Turned out to be 436, 437. Who knew? All right. 1 week. That's insane. Craziness. All right. But yeah, I think you guys get the picture here. I'm looking for this exact thing. I'm just, just to be very clear here in this video, whether it be right here at 440 or 444 or 446 or even all the way up here for 49. It doesn't matter. I think it's somewhere in this range. We're probably going to get sellers, and you're either going to put in like a head and shoulders right there, bear structure, and then you get this. All right. Or you're going to come here and maybe go like that, retrace that move, not break the low. And then you're going to start coming up here. And then up here, people are going to say double top. And then you do something like that. And you're like, whoa, that's crazy. All-time highs. So like, it's one of these scenarios, guys. This is what comes next. We're going to get that. So you got a low here, maybe somewhere over here. I think, you know, given that this was aggressive, maybe this one isn't so aggressive and it tricks people out. Maybe it does something into the end of November, we're going to say. Dun, dun, dun. No, look how aggressive this one was. We're going to put it right here. It's kind of in the end of November, right? Let's just put together a timeline. So this is your bear scenario. It's probably, if you're going to get the bear market back in a sense here, all right? Not that. Oh, never mind. Do you see how long this move took out? Guys, see, I got to get better at this timing stuff. Now, I think this is going to retrace quickly. Did you see that? It's probably going to give a lot of profit takers if it happens, which let's actually go over on the hourly time frame right now. Where are you looking for? Look at this. This looks like it's flagging. This is insane looking. Why is it doing this? This is insane. This thing was insane the whole way up. Look, I bet on the 15-minute there, we probably could see some stuff. Okay, now you can. I'm bugging. Either way, this has been flagging the whole way, and now it's doing the ultimate flag, bigger than any of these flags. Are we about to see this right now instead? No pullbacks? I have no idea. What comes next, guys? No idea, but it's going to be one of what we have talked about in this video, and I'm glad you guys know what the scenarios we're looking at are like. Like, this is literally it, guys. All of what we've just spoken about, this is what can happen, all right? Which, bearish wise, you're probably looking for this right here. You're going to back test it, and you're looking for, like, you know, one of these things are going to be bigger than the others. So maybe something like that. Then maybe like, I don't know, or something like that. I have absolutely no idea how that goes. Maybe you're just going to retrace that move to that move, or maybe you're going to retrace that move to that move. It's, you know, one of these things we're talking about is definitely going to happen. But yeah, guys, there's going to be wicked bear market rallies. We're going to catch them because the RSI really does not stay oversold often. Even when it's putting in divergences, you get these pretty big bounces here. Look at that. You went from 423 over here all the way up to 431. That's a pretty big bounce. And then you undercut the low there at 419. That's a lot of volatility to play, but that's also a pretty decent bounce. And what caused it? All right. What do I think probably brought a lot of people into the market? This RSI. Look at how oversold it was over here. Look at it. 30, 37. You know, right there. Hit 30, bounce. Came over here. Would have hit over here at 28.54. Went from 33 down to 28. When it gets under 30, guys, just buy. Just, you know, buy like 2 weeks out. And I think you'll make a good choice. Over here, you could have made the best choice. It was the bottom. All right. The next time it hit 30 was the bottom. You hit, well, never mind. All right. It was 30.41. So technically, you know, it was 2 days down here. You know, you would have started buying at 412. The bottom was over here at 408.93. And then at that point, RSI was at 29. So, you know, there you go, guys. That's just a simple, very simple indicator that anybody can use. If you're, you know, new to the market, I suggest utilize this. Maybe add a stochastic in there. Let's see what happens if we add a stochastic. If you really want, I wouldn't. I would stick with the RSI. Look at this, guys. The stochastic is now in overbought territory. This is where you get some pullbacks. Maybe it goes something like that. Maybe it's going to go like that. But I think we're probably, you know, we're probably going to see this thing come down. Maybe it makes the higher low with this over there. I think we're going to probably get that pullback, all right? So I am going to conclude the video with that. But right before, we're going to mention Mr. VIX over here, right? Mr. VIX. We don't need the stochastic anymore. This is why I don't like too many indicators. I used to use like 2 or 3 always. But Mr. VIX is right here at the break and retest level. Well, pretty much VIX should be demand zone right here. You see the buyers picked up right here, buyers picked up right there. Are they going to come out of nowhere right here? They started to today. I thought it was going to ramp up. You see this right here, and then boom. The dip got eaten up with the customer, and I wasn't with the customer. I looked at the phone. Boom. Dip got completely eaten up over here. Crazy dips getting eaten. All right. But this is what I was trying to tell you guys. Get bullish on the pullback. I don't think that was all she wrote. I think we're going to get that pullback. You're still at major resistance right here. Apple did break out though, and that's like kind of the biggest one. All right. That's going to do some damage. Tesla, look at that. That's not looking too bad right there. It's an inverse head and shoulders, and you already have a higher high in place compared to over here. And technically, you have a higher low. All right. If you have a gap up, this wouldn't, it would look pretty good. Look at this, guys. Things, are not. Oh, yeah, guys, I think a rug pull might be coming. Look at this. This is what I'm saying, guys. This is what I'm saying. Oh, look at that. Higher highs and lower. Oh, look at that. Breakout off low volume. Can you believe it? Oh, back test off low volume. Can you believe it? Oh, that's just such a bad look. Look at this. Higher highs, all of it, lower volume. I think a rug pull might be coming. I'm just putting that out there. Over here, you had high volume, but it put in a shooting star. So, like, let's come over to the hourly time frame. What caused this volume spike yesterday? Was it yesterday? Wasn't yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. It was right here, bearish volume. Right here. Someone took a bearish position. Guys, I'm just putting it out there. Oh, wait, hang on. You also had this. Never mind. Well, regardless, you had, look at these. All right. Over here, you had the bulls and the bears. All right. You don't see them right here. See them really pick up on Friday. Right here. All right. So, yeah, I'm just saying, guys, we can go higher. I think it's extremely unlikely, but, if you want to go a little higher, I think we're probably going to do this. Let me just point this out before I turn this off and, put this in Premiere Pro. Let's just look at this over here. It looks so similar to this, but like over here, you didn't have these gap ups. It makes me think you're going to get something like, where is it? This. All right. This is another day where you ended up having a $23 move, but guys, at this point, you had a crazy move. All right, you don't really get these moves. That's why I brought you guys over here. You got this move over here, and you didn't even have any pullback for a $34 move. It is on the SPY. Over here, we have not had a $34 move yet. So, like, it can happen, but that would also bring you in here. And then I think exactly what happened over here. Like, let's just look at this. All right, there was a $45 move. I don't think we're going to have a $45 move. It would probably be a $35 or maybe $40 move if this was going to stay in the golden pocket there. But then you'd be expecting that. All right, except more than that. You'd expect also another wave down, just like you had over here. So, like, I don't know. That could happen. If it could come all the way up here, and then let's see how big of a move that. Guys, it's $40 right there. We're spot 35 to $40. All right, yeah, $40 right there. This is the top of the golden but it can really do that in one go. And then I'll say, guys, we're gonna actually have like a crash style move. But until that happens, I don't think a crash is gonna happen. I think it's probably just gonna work its way up there. I think we're gonna pull back first, take its time, so it's a healthy structure if it happens. And then you get up here, maybe tap the 0.618, maybe fall from there, or maybe you come all the way up here, or maybe up here. I don't really care where it happens from, but I think we're probably getting up there. All right, I'm going to conclude this video. It's 28 minutes long. Thank you guys for being here with me. We have a lot of bullish look at charts, so be bullish on the pullback. I'm going to be bullish on the pullback. Look at this, Rivian going on. Look at this, XPEV. Look at that, and yet another high. Oh, not looking too nice on Neo, but you did have that nice breakout over there. Plug, broadening bottom going on over here. Plug it's died. AAL just broke out, coming in for the back test. Maybe fill some gaps. There you go. Maybe bullish on that pullback right here. You could be watching this channel. All right, let's just, do one nice thing because we haven't done live stream. ABNB just broke out. This is what I'm saying. A lot of nice looking charts, guys. Not, too bad over here on a firm. It's, kind of wide there, but AI. Well, let's just pretend all those lines aren't there. I haven't touched in a while, but yeah, right there. Or you could come down here and back test what you broke out from. Maybe something like that. I don't know. And that just broke out from this range. Look at that. This, guys, it can't really get more bullish than this. Look at this. You put a zone here. Right there. Look at that. You literally got bought up. Everything's looking so nice. BA. Bullish on the pullback. Look at this. All right, guys. This thing has died for a while now. But it's now going to be putting in a inverse head and shoulders. It just needs a little pullback. So I do think these things are going to happen. Oh, another breakout. Guys, Bob, everything is looking so... I just showed you guys so many breakouts, guys. Break and retests are like my favorite strategy if you're not new to the channel. And you have so many going on right now. I love it so much. Yeah, look at CCL. All right, we could look at CLSK. Now you ain't got anything going on over there. Yeah, this you can pull back on CRM. Boom, do something like that. Carvana just had a breakout. I know that. Look at that. All right. I don't know what I was marking over here. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea. I wish I knew. Why was I marking these? Whole flag? No. I don't know, guys. I don't know why I marked these. I really do not. No, bro. I don't know. But yeah, guys, things are looking pretty good. TVS right here in a giant trading range. As you can see, Disney just got the breakout. Oh, pulled back. Probably, you know, popped up there. Boom. Ugly double bottom. D King just keeps going. It's a monster. No pullback, no nothing, but it's on a low volume. Now the RSI is all the way up there. Guys, so many good looking charts. End phase is the dead dog. I'm deleting that one right now. F. Look at that. Dying. F is a dead dog. We're deleting that. We're not touching that thing. Hood just broke out, it looks like. Maybe. You got that going on. Got that going on. Whatever way you want to draw it, you just broke out from it. All right, you got that. Guys, this is looking really good. IBM. All right, look at that recovery right there. Like, guys, things are looking too good to me right now. They really are. Netflix not, though. Why is... Oh, you know what? This could be a little something. Breakout. You get another breakout. Guys, it's insane. It's insane. False breakdown. Boom. All right. But look at all this. I think you're going to fail. Look, you've had no pullback for quite some time here. But look at that. Maybe you come back and backtest that, or come all the way down here and backtest that. But yeah, things don't look bad at all. Nike. Or maybe you draw it like that. Bull flag breakout. Things look so good to me. They really do. That's a bear flag. If you did not know. Bottom of the channel. PFE sucks though. Look at that. It finally, yeah, look at that, guys. Going like that. Starting to recover. We had a big, fat, nasty breakdown there. I'm sorry. I'm just going through the watch list here at this point. All right. Roblox has been on an absolute tear recently. Roku's been on an absolute tear. Look at that, dude. S-Bucks, absolute tear. Shop, absolute tear. At the top of the range. Now with RSI, oh, we got a red day. Look at that. Who would have known? Oh, I did. No, no, yeah, not looking too shabby. I'm trying to tell you guys, things really don't look too bad. They don't look too bad. This might be a bear flag. I have no idea. Holy, what was on a tear. All right, guys, there's so many good looking charts. I'm going to stop looking at charts. I'm sorry I'm doing this. McDicks, guys, you better, you know, look at this. What if you pull back from here? Buy that thing. All right, McDicks, guys, you don't... Actually, yeah, I circled all of them. Let's just all take a look at how we should be buying Chipotle, McDonald's. This is where we should let our money chill. All right, Chipotle and McDonald's. Why? Because these guys ain't going nowhere. Unless Chipotle like kills some people with the food. All right, I know there was a salmonella thing or something like that. Or Ebola case. I have absolutely no idea. When I was growing up, I remember reading about it. Unless something... Nah, never mind. I didn't say those things. I don't actually know what Chipotle ever did. Chipotle's great food. I'm just putting that out there. I had Pancheros tonight though. If I had to choose, Pancheros. They don't have a stock. But you know, Chipotle is pretty big. It's also pretty good. But yeah, as you can see, guys, all of these align with the bottoms. you should be buying these. And well, if you would like, you shouldn't do anything. You should do everything that you want to do. But all of these align with bottoms that then got eaten up here to go on massive rallies. They just always, like, you could have bought in a year out calls on all of these dips down here with the weekly RSI. Even right here, you could do it. And you could have made money every single time. It just kept going up. All right. It just kept, like, look at the structure over here. You're even just back testing that right now. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right. I am going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.